So let's talk about why so many cleaning companies never reach $1 million. This was on my mind today because I was talking to someone today that has all the capability in the world to hit $1 million. There's no doubt in my mind that she will be a mop-free millionaire in just a very short period of time. You can always tell when you're talking to somebody who has a business mindset and they have a lot of business skills from some of the other business ventures and experiences that they've had in the past. And it's and my thinking was there's only one thing holding her back, and that's the steps and the knowledge to get to $1 million, not the mindset, not the effort, not the drive. She's certainly an entrepreneur at heart through and through. And of course, she joined CBF. I mean, I was so excited when she joined. I knew she needed to. And I shared with her that 93% of all residential cleaning companies never even hit $500,000. So if you've hit the $500,000 mark, you need to pat yourself on the back. Your business is actually bigger than 93% of those struggling to get to where you are today. 93% of all cleaning services never reach $500,000. Most hit a brick wall at what we call the valley of despair, somewhere between 300 and 400,000, and they can't seem to grow above that. Don't let that be you. And so why is it that so many cleaning companies can't even get to $1 million? So if 93% of all the cleaning companies out there can't get to $1 million, guess what percentage of cleaning companies actually can't get to $500,000 is what I meant to say. So 93% of all cleaning companies cannot even get to $500,000 in sales, 500,000. So guess what percentage of cleaning businesses never reach $1 million? So this becomes even sadder. It's even more dismal. That's 2%. Only 2% of residential cleaning companies, including the franchises, who are supposed to have all the answers and the secret formula, right, that they paid a fortune for, including the franchises. Only about 2% ever get to $1 million. So you were close right there. And so why is that the case? Oh, thank you so much. I'm not sure who said that. Best decision of my life, joined less than a year ago. Who was that? Oh, I got to see that name because it's not showing up on Facebook, but here it is. Oh, it's Aaron. Of course, his name is right here. So Aaron, was that you, Aaron, that said that? Yeah. Best decision of my life, joined less than a year ago. Oh my goodness. The progress we've watched Aaron make, not only in his personal life, but his professional life, is so inspiring. I'm going to have him on my stage at CBF Live. You're going to hear all about him, but he's not the only one. And so why is it so many business owners get stuck and they can't get to $1 million? Well, I'm going to give you one thing today, because I could spend all day talking about this, right? I could spend all year talking about this. We are going to spend 3 full days talking about some of the things that keep you from hitting $1 million. But I'm going to share one thing today that if you just take this advice and implement it, trust me, you'll be closer and closer to reaching your potential and reaching your goals in business. I don't care what business you're in. And this is one thing that we're actually launching on Monday at CBF. So our private members are going to have this incredible benefit that most people don't have. But it's around planning your week and setting yourself up for success in advance with a plan. So many business owners, even those who have the secret sauce and the secret formula, start their week by saying, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. I'm so overwhelmed in business, right? So many business. If you've ever said that, where do I start? I don't know where to start. I am so overwhelmed. If you've ever said that, just type in to the comments right now, overwhelmed, because I can tell you, I feel that at times. The people with $1 million business feel that at times. The people with a tiny business feel that at times. The people who are still mopping, trying to manage a team, trying to grow a company, feel it at times. It's like, I'm so overwhelmed. I don't even know where to start. And so one of the things we're launching in CBF, so this is our private, community. You have to be in CBF to take advantage, but I'm going to give you some structures right here. If you're not a part of CBF, you too. Yeah, here we go. Amy says overwhelmed. Cindy says overwhelmed. Sarah says overwhelmed, right? If you're not overwhelmed, you're probably not growing. If you're not overwhelmed, you're probably standing still. The only people who never get overwhelmed are going nowhere. And that's why they're not overwhelmed. So let me give you one tip. And this is something we're launching on Monday. So for the benefit of CBF members, whatever you do, go get registered for this on Monday. It's Monday morning at 8 a.m. Central, which would be 9 a.m. Eastern time, which means I got to be up and have my makeup on at 8 a.m. I'm not happy about that, but I'm going to do anything for our members to help them succeed. And this has been such a game changer in my own life that I just want to share it with everybody, even if you don't have a community like we have to make it easy for you, right? So having a community and having the right steps to follow make it so much easier to succeed. But if you will take 30 minutes each week and plan your next week, just 30 minutes, not an hour, not 5 hours, 30 minutes. If you will take 30 minutes each week and plan the coming week, you will be amazed at what you can and will accomplish. Will you accomplish everything? Probably not. Will you get sidetracked and go off track? Possibly. But if you start the week with a plan, I'm telling you, it is the biggest game changer you can implement without buying a thing from me right there. So Monday morning at 8 a.m., we're calling it our weekly WIN meetings. And WIN stands for What's Important Next. What's important next? Because that's the only thing you need to focus on is what's important next. Yes, there's a million things that are important, Amy Smith. There's a million things that are important, Sarah. All those millions of things are what overwhelm us. But what's important next? So WIN, it is our weekly WIN call to help business owners set the plan for the entire week for what's important next. We sometimes are so focused on all the important things, we can't even start. We're overwhelmed and we're frozen in time. And then we get trapped in the cycle of running from crisis to crisis in our business, right? It's like, oh, there's a fire. I got to go put it out. There's a fire over there. I got to go put that one out. There's another fire. I got to put that out. And then the Friday comes, like today, here it is, Friday comes, and we look back over this past week and we're scratching our heads going, what did I get done? What did I do of significance in my business this week? What did I do that moves my business forward? Oh, I did a lot of things that maintains it, right? I did a lot of things that kept us going. I did a lot of things that kept us from falling backwards or losing customers. I did those things. But what did I accomplish that moved me forward? And so if you don't start your week with a plan, your week will plan you, right? You know what they say? If you don't plan your week will plan you. It is true. And you can literally take 30 minutes and plan your week and start off on the right foot. So in CBF, we're going to do these weekly WIN meetings so that you can come together as a community at an appointed time. So it's an appointment on your calendar that you're going to keep with yourself, this important appointment. You can call this appointment on your calendar, guys, CBF members that are going to be doing these weekly calls with us. You can call this appointment on your calendar, money-making appointment with Debbie, right? Instead of the WIN meeting, money-making appointment with the calendar, because each week we're going to take 30 minutes only, not 31 minutes, not 41 minutes, and not 15 minutes. We're going to take 30 minutes and plan your week with you so that on Monday, you know exactly what your plan is for Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, for some of you, Monday mornings are not good and it's just not going to work. And so we're also doing them on Fridays. So for our CBF community, again, if you're not in the CBF community, you can just do this on your own. It's just very helpful not to do things alone. Hey, Teresa. I see Teresa, brand new CBF member, is in the house. Paralysis of analysis. I was a victim daily before I joined CBF. Brand new CBF member, just so excited about her being a new member in this community. And there's nothing like not doing business alone. And so we're going to do this 2 days a week, either on a Friday to set you up for next week. So starting next week on Friday, if you couldn't do it on a Monday, maybe Friday is better for you. You don't need to come to both of them. That would be overkill. But either Monday mornings or Friday afternoons, whichever is better for you to plan your week. So if you do this Monday morning with me, 8 a.m. Central Time, the WIN meeting, the weekly WIN meeting, then we'll take 30 minutes and we'll plan your week. If you miss it, then you can register for the Friday meeting. And Fridays might be better for you, especially if mornings are not good. You got too much chaos, or maybe you're still cleaning, or whatever the case may be. Maybe Fridays are better. So we're going to be doing Fridays at 2 p.m. Central. So for many of you, that would be 3 p.m. Eastern. So Fridays at 2, starting next Friday, not today, and Monday mornings. So Monday mornings for the early birders. I'm not going to like that. And Friday afternoons for those who need the afternoons. And you can plan your whole next week, next Friday. And so, guys, for those of you who are not a part of CBF and you're kind of on your own, if you will just take this one piece of advice, and once a week on Thursday on the last day of the week of a Friday, or the first day of the week on a Monday, one day a week, you just take 30 minutes and you map out what you are going to do to move your business forward next week. My recommendation is you think of 3 things you absolutely positively must do that grows your business, not 3 things you have to do, like payroll. Well, payroll doesn't grow your business. It maintains your business. If you don't pay your people, they're quitting, right? Following up on sales leads. Okay, that's maintaining your business. You've already paid good money in marketing to get those leads to come into you. Now it's your job to take care of them. But that's not so much around what's going to move your business forward in the coming week, right? So you already have to follow up on your leads that are coming in, right? You already have to do payroll. So we're going to encourage you to think of 3 things that you will do. Hang on, I got a cough here. I try not to cough in the microphone for you. But if you're on your own in business and you're not a part of the CBF community, I want you to think of 3 things each week that you can write out and map out exactly what you're going to do. So for example, if you're so stressed out because you're super shorthanded and you're turning away business left and right, then probably your 3 things that you absolutely positively must do starting next week will be around hiring your next employee. Maybe it's writing that job ad. Maybe it's finally creating an account in Indeed and posting it. And maybe it's taking time out to sift through the resumes that are coming in and call back those people that did not get disqualified through a filter, right? It could be just 3 simple things if hiring is your biggest challenge. So I want you to start each week, take 30 minutes and think about just 3 things that you need to do in the coming week. Here's something else I want you to do. And you just do this once a week for 30 minutes. And I'm telling you, it will change your life and it will change your business if you're consistent about it. Now, if you're like most people, oh, I'm going to do that. That's great. You do it once and never again. It's not going to change anything. But if you make it a habit, you put it on your calendar as an appointment with yourself, and you keep your most important appointment with yourself. Start your 30 minutes with writing down at least 10 things you're grateful for. 10 things. 10 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be all business. They can be personal, they can be business, they can be spiritual. So start your 30 minutes just quickly jotting down 10 things you're grateful for. I'm so grateful for that amazing meal my husband made last night. I am so grateful I won that weekly client yesterday while I was on an estimate, and she's going to be about $5,000 in revenue each month. I am so grateful my grandbaby was born healthy last week. Just write down 10 things you're grateful for. Start your weekly planning with gratitude. Start your weekly planning with gratitude. It opens up your mindset to be ready to receive more into your life. And then start making your list of things you positively, absolutely positively must do over the next 5 days of the week you're about to start that will move your business forward, things that will help you grow, things that will help you improve your income, your revenue, and improve your life. Whatever it is, maybe it's hire an office manager, maybe it's hand off a few more of your clients to one of your employees so that now you're mop-free 2 days a week instead of 5, instead of working 5 days a week in the field. So I want you to think about that. And those of you that are CBF members, join us on this planned meeting and let us help you plan your week every single week so that you don't start your week overwhelmed. You start your week with a plan. This is what your community is for, is to help hold you accountable, to help move you forward. This is how people get to $1 million. You don't get to $1 million by wishing and hoping. Your business will never reach $1 million just because you're grinding it out harder than everybody, just because you work longer hours than anybody, right? There are people who work themselves nearly into a grave that die broke, right? So it's not about working harder. It is about being more intentional about your work and not letting your work plan itself, but it's about you planning your work and what you will do with the time that you have to grow your business. And so being alone in business is one of the hardest things we do. And not planning our week is almost a guarantee that you will lose your week. By Friday, you'll look back and go, what did I get done this week? I had so many things I wanted to do and did not get done. So let me read some of the comments that are coming through on my phone here. Jeannie, Coach Jeannie says, win. What's important next? Can't wait for this. And again, this is for the $1 million business, the $2 million business, the $500,000 business, the $200,000 business, the solo operator who's cleaning. This type of structure is for anybody who wants a bigger and better business and a bigger and better life. Sarah says, that's me. All of nothing equals no movement forward, right? All we do is put out fires all day long. Kathy says, I would be lost if I didn't plan my week each week. Right? Kathy is one of those advanced, successful business owners. You see, she plans her week. Her week does not plan her. Do you see the difference? These are some of the people with the most successful businesses, Kathy Merchant, that are telling you, I plan my week. I don't let my week plan me. It's like, it's too simple. So some of you who saw my topic today went, oh, how come cleaning businesses don't get to $1 million? I need that. You saw that topic and you've already disappeared. You've already went, I already know that, right? Here's the thing. I'm not telling you anything that's like shockingly earth-shattering science. I'm telling you something that we all have to be reminded of over and over and over again, because this is one of the key components of getting your business to reach your potential, to reach your dreams. I use the example of $1 million because that is where most people need to get to in order to secure a 6-figure income for their family, for themselves. But for some of you, it's just getting to $500,000. For some of you, it's managing 4 or 5 employees and getting 100% mop free. I don't care what your goals are. There are steps to making your business the most successful business you ever thought possible. And I'm telling you, this is one of them, is plan every single week. Don't let it plan you. So let's see here. Kimberly says, this is a great idea. My networking group does this. Now I'll join my CBF community. Thank you, Debbie. This is great. Awesome. So that was Kimberly that said that. Let's see if I can find her on here, right here. That's Kimberly. And I'm so glad you're happy about this. This is just something I've been thinking about for months and just trying to create some bandwidth and space and time in my life to launch it. And then our coaches are going to help us with this. But we want to trial it out and kind of learn what we don't know and see how helpful this is to our members that get overwhelmed and get stuck. And so that's why we're doing this. This is absolutely no extra charge. This is for our CBF member community that just want more. They just want more success. They want more out of life. Let's see here. Thank you, CBF member Amy Wynn. She says, with CBF, you're never alone. With CBF, you're never alone. Here's the thing. Business is lonely. And when you're trying to do it by yourself, it's so much harder. Why make your business harder, right? Every problem in business can be solved with knowledge. And you're surrounded by hundreds of people that are moving in the same direction as you when you join CBF. So those of you who are thinking, what is CBF? I want to be on those weekly win calls. CBF is a membership. You can learn more at cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com. It's several $1,000s. It's not several hundred, but it's a 12-month mentorship program that will change your life. And so go to cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com to learn more, and you can apply for a free strategy session to find out about our payment plans. But it's not cheap. If it was cheap, it would not be I can't talk. If it were cheap, it would not be worth your time. I'm going to tell you that much right now. Are you looking to save money or are you looking to save time? The choice is yours. So let's see who else is here. All right. Heather says she'll be on those calls, those weekly win calls, win meeting calls. Teresa McConnell says, oh, I'm liking this one. I have to share this one. This is from Teresa. Teresa says, anyone sitting on the fence and knowing you have exhausted all your best ideas to stop the insanity with so many, let's see here, all the best ideas to stop the insanity with so little profit. Join CBF. Thank you, Teresa, for that glowing endorsement. I guess I could look right here on the screen. Join CBF. She said, I just joined Friday. So you've been a CBF member for 1 week, and I have a ton of breathing room. I don't feel like I'm drowning anymore. You know what, Teresa? That's like the best thing I could hear all day, because that's exactly how I felt when I had hit this brick wall in my business. I was struggling to get it to $1 million. I was really ready to close it and forget it. I was so fed up. It had burnt me out so bad. And I was really ready to walk away. And what you just said is exactly where I was when I finally hired some consultants to help me fix my broken business. And that's the formula that I share today that we created for my business. And I felt like I was drowning. That's exactly how I felt. I felt like I was drowning. And here she is 1 week as a CBF member, and she already has breathing room. What a great way to say it. Very eloquently said. So who else here? Of course, Coach Jeannie says, congratulations, Teresa. What else here? I want to read your comments. Let's see here. So excited. That was Jeannie. And Jeannie also said, you can know something, but if you don't do something, you won't grow. Planning is one of the secrets of successful business owners. So well said. See, we all know things, but we don't all do things. And it's so much harder to do things by yourself. It's just harder. I mean, for crying out loud, I consider myself an advanced business owner. I've got a $2 million business that's completely self-running. I consider myself an advanced business owner, but without accountability, oh my goodness, I stray so much, it isn't even funny. My ideas that can get to flowing and the challenges and the day-to-day grind, when I don't stop and plan, I have the most unproductive weeks. I can't wait to see how these weekly win calls hold myself accountable in business. Who else said this? Do it. It ain't cheap, but worth every penny. And I've been in since Friday. Okay, thank you. I know who that was. That was Teresa. Thank you, Teresa. You're so sweet. CBF is worth every penny. I saved tens of thousands of dollars. So that's what really, the right business program, you shouldn't worry about the cost. You should worry about how much money you're losing by not taking that program. If you find the right program, and I'm not saying I'm the right program for every person out there, but there is a right program for every person out there. And so exactly what she said is so true, right? It's not about, oh, how much does it cost? Okay, you could go buy a program that's a third of the cost of mine tomorrow. They're out there. There's several. You could buy those, but you won't get the results that our CBF members get. We have 13 people that will be standing on our stage at CBF Live receiving their Mop-Free Millionaires Jacket, Green Jacket Award that we do a big presentation on Friday at our event. They'll be you hear all the banging. They'll be my husband is banging on something. They'll be receiving their Mop-Free Millionaires Jacket. What that means is since joining CBF, they got their business to $1 million when they couldn't get it there before. And these are smart people. They weren't dumb before they joined. They just have the blueprint now to get there quicker. And so we're recognizing 13 cleaning business owners with their Mop-Free Millionaire Green Jacket. Jeannie, isn't that exciting? Can you believe how many Mop-Free Millionaires we've created in this program? Not only are we recognizing 13 new ones, but we probably have, 18 or 20 that have gotten their green jackets from the past that will also come up on stage and take a picture with them. Jeannie, Coach Jeannie, is of course one of them. She's on her way to her next million. And she's so successful at her business. Not only did she get her Mop-Free Millionaire Green Jacket last year, she had been closed during the pandemic. So she didn't have the greatest year before that to give her additional momentum. But she got her Mop-Free Millionaire's jacket, green jacket last year. She's already working on her next million. But here's the best part of all. She has created so much time freedom and space in her life that she now gets to coach other cleaning business owners that are struggling just like she was. So now she gets paid to coach. You can't do that if you don't create time and space in your business. It's just not possible. And so this is some of the things that our high achievers in CBF reach in terms of their potential. And I can't wait to see what her and her amazing team does with their business this next year. So Jeannie says, I get tears in my eyes every time I think about our green jacket ceremony this year. Isn't it fabulous? So the green jacket ceremony is not about bragging, and it's not about putting pressure on people to compare themselves with other people, because we don't do that in CBF. It is about recognizing and celebrating the hard work and achievement that we have pulled ourselves through over the past 12 months. And it's a very emotional time for people who have struggled, who have suffered, who have strived for years. Many of ours have cleaned for 10 years. They finally got out of the field 100% since joining CBF. And now they're standing on the stage getting their millionaire green jacket. It's a very emotional ceremony because, number one, it shows people in the audience, I was just like you 2 or 3 years ago. This could be you. It shows people that it's possible when they didn't think it was possible because of the pandemic, because of the stimulus, that it is possible. It gives hope to people that pretty much had given up. And it also helps us celebrate the wins, celebrate the milestones, how to celebrate what we have achieved so that we're not just focused on the next goal. We have to stop and celebrate what we have achieved, whether it's just getting to another $100,000 in revenue, whether it's finally hiring your 5th employee, or whether it's having your first 5-figure month. You finally hit over 10,000 in revenue. We firmly believe you have to stop and celebrate your past achievements because that fuels your energy for your future achievements. And we are really good about that at CBF. At our retreats, our private retreats, we do a bigger celebration with everyone to recognize their achievements. Let's see who said this. Kimberly says, I love this community. I'm excited to be more involved here in the community. New members, you're in the right place. Thank you, Kimberly. So encouraging to hear that from her. Teresa, another high achiever. I am telling you, this woman is somebody you need to get to know. Teresa Kolbus is so impressive. She said, I cried my eyes out when I watched the green jacket ceremony. And so Teresa is in our advanced group, and she's an amazing business owner. She has created a business that is so well run and systemized that she can hit the road and travel in her RV. And she's just a powerhouse. You have to meet her at CBF Live. Make sure you write this name down and go find you some Teresa Kolbus. She's very sweet. She's very giving, and she'll sit and talk to you and help you with your business. Whether you're a CBF member or a non-CBF member, she's a giver, and she's impressive, and she's actually reaching goals people never thought possible in this business. So yeah, Teresa Kolbus, thank you for sharing that. It's kind of a tearful moment. Jeannie says, the only reason I have $1 million maid service is because of CBF and Debbie Sardone. If I can do it, you can do it. Jeannie is so humble. So she's already was a brilliant businesswoman when she bought her cleaning business. And so, we're surrounded by people with great skills, but she didn't know how to make a cleaning business work. And so she already came to the table with business skills, but boy, did she hit a brick wall when she bought a cleaning business. And she thought, oh, this should be a piece of cake. I've already built several other highly successful businesses in a completely different field. This will be fine. She buys a cleaning business and boom, she gets clobbered over the head with the realities that people quit, people call in sick, people quit without notice, people cut corners, people cheat, people steal customers, people don't care about your business. And she got hit with the reality that it's not as easy as she thought. And she found herself out there cleaning when she thought she'd be building an empire. And Jeannie found CBF shortly after. She joined without hesitation. She didn't say, how much, Debbie? I can find it cheaper somewhere else, because she can't. It's not possible. She simply said, I don't know if these were her exact words, but it was basically, I don't care how much it is. Sign me up now. I will find a way. Right. And that's what I said when I got help. And that's what every CBF member has ever said who joined. There isn't a single CBF member that joined when the money was flowing. They all join when they're hurting and when they're struggling and they feel like, how am I going to be able to afford this? But I don't see how I can't do it, right? People don't join when they're succeeding. They join when they're struggling. And that means financially and every other way, burnout, frustration. And so Jeannie is a classic example of somebody who was smart but needed the steps. She already had great business experience, but needed the blueprint. And that's what CBF does. So if you want to learn about CBF, go to cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com. Please do not book a session if you're not ready to join. If you have no idea how you would borrow the money to join, or you don't have the money in the bank, then wait and don't take up the spot and the time of somebody else who's ready to join. Jeannie says, yep, sign me up. And she said, it's paid for itself thousands of times, as has mine. When I invested in my consulting to fix my business, it has paid for itself 100,000 times over. It's just so unbelievable. So go to cleaningbusinessfundamentals.com if you know you need this now, and no, it won't be cheaper at CBF Live. So don't think, oh, I'm going to wait till CBF Live. She'll probably offer a deal. I absolutely will not. Nobody ever pays less. They only pay more. The longer you wait, the more pricing goes up. It's supply and demand, just like anything else. And so let me go back to the CBF Live event coming up in Dallas, Texas. If you're not registered, we have about 38 seats left, and that's it. 38 seats left. Use coupon code LUCKY175 to take $175 off and get registered today. It's Friday. Do yourself a favor. Get registered today. Go get your airplane ticket. There's only a few more days left on the super duper over the top hotel special. And CBF members, if you have not booked your hotel, you're going to end up paying over $300 a night. This is an absolutely stunningly gorgeous resort hotel. It's the Omni Resort, about 15 minutes drive from DFW International Airport. CBF members, if you've already registered for this live event, but you have not secured your hotel, please go grab it now. Diana has been posting links to get the best rate, the group rate that we've secured for you. It is a screaming ridiculous rate, and the hotel knows it, and they want to release those rooms to other people who will pay almost double, $300 and $400 a night. So ours is, I believe it's less than $200 a night. It's around $200. I can't remember the exact price, but go get registered, grab your hotel, get your airfare. Airfare is always cheapest when you're at least 21 days out. So go grab your airfare. Just do it. Just do it. This is the best investment you could ever make in your life if you haven't done it. So come to CBF Live. 10X your team is our topic. You're going to get to hear from our amazing certified CBF coaches. They're going to be standing on stage, sharing with you concepts that you can take home and implement as soon as you get back. You're going to love hearing from them. We have an amazing speaker on day one. We're hosting a beautiful gala. So Jeannie, all of you out there, I want you to remember, for our gala Thursday night, we're doing a Cleaning for a Reason gala, complete with cocktails and food and live music. It's going to be a pink gala. Get gussied up, ladies. Bring your fancy dress if you want. I don't care if you wear a formal. That would be fun. Some will. I'm not wearing a formal, but I'm going to dress up in my favorite cocktail dress. And the guys, shoot, if some of the guys want to come in a tux, you won't look out of place. But you can also come in your jeans, in your company shirt. I want you to come. But we're going to do a wonderful gala recognizing our Cleaning for a Reason partners Thursday evening at the close of our first day of training. So that'll start with a cocktail hour at 6 p.m. You'll have time to go back to your room, freshen up, and change into something pretty or something fun. And, ooh, Jeannie says she has a pink dress. Awesome. Get your pink dress on. I'm sure I'll have something sparkly on, I can assure you. And go get freshened up, get a little dressed up if you want to, but no pressure if you don't. And come enjoy food, cocktails, and music, and an evening of awards recognition for our top partners from around the nation, our top 100, our top 10, our top 3, our number 1 volunteer in the nation, as well as our top fundraisers and impact makers at CBF. So guys, don't miss out. Be there or be square. Happy Friday. I got to go. My husband just got back from running an errand. We're here at the beach this week. I'm working and beaching. and I'm starving to death. I don't think I had lunch today. Actually, I did have lunch. I didn't forget, but I've got to go. So guys, hope you have a wonderful week. CBF members, I will see you on the weekly win call Monday. And if I don't see you Monday, I hope to see you on the weekly win call on Friday. And let's plan your week for success. Let's do everything it takes to help you reach your potential and your business goals. And I love each and every one of you. Hope you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Monday. Take care. Thanks, Jeannie, for all your participation today. Take care, everyone. Oh yeah, Jeannie just posted her the registration link. You can use that, or you can just type in cbflive.com, either one. But click on that one right there and use Lucky 175 to take $175 off. Jeannie, is that your ambassador link? I hope it is, because she also has an ambassador link. Everybody gets an ambassador link, so make sure you use her ambassador link. So I don't know if that's it or not, but if it is, click that one and you might even have a little surprise there. All right, guys, see you Monday. Take care. Happy planning.